Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Moriarty the Patriot episode 7. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Banda visual, which I actually like their simple and clean logo. And I like Funny's logo for opposite reasons. Especially, oh, now it's here. I must have really felt bad for a man that was running away in the forest, though. Because no one deserves to be gunned down in that specific fashion. I mean, I guess maybe there are a few exceptions, but... I just love the irony of Ender calling someone else an animal, even though Ender's the one with animal-like features, setting up people's deaths, straight up murdering people only because of their social status. The goal of this motherfucker to be calling someone else an animal too. No, I wouldn't say the goal. The audacity for him to do that. That's just motherfucking rich. Man. I hope once Moriarty gets to this motherfucker, he gives him a slow and painful death. Or if it's gonna be a quick death, I hope it's in a way that completely humiliates Ender. Oh man. But yeah, it's only a matter of time. Moriarty, he's probably got this. He's probably got everything set up so that Ender's gonna die in one of the most humiliating ways he's ever seen. But anyways. Oh. I just wonder what's gonna cause the blue-haired man we saw in the previous episode to actually go up against Moriarty. Especially when we see both of them looking at each other while being like a standoffish position. Cannot wait to find out what's gonna happen next. Although usually on stories involving Moriarty there is Sherlock involved. Well, out of the way, I'm excited to see what's gonna bring. Wow. And even like this lack of respect for the dead, just utilizing the man as an ashtray. Hey, too late now, and they're too late now. I just wonder if Moriarty's gonna play along with this temporarily, or if he's actually gonna straight up expose Ender. That's actually true. Oh snap. Oh my name is circumstantial evidence. Oh yeah, I knew he's gonna want to play with Ender just a little bit more. Because for Moriarty, he probably wants to utilize Ender for some larger purpose. Even though, yes, he probably could have found a way of incriminating him completely in this specific instance. Or he probably has some big brain moves stored up, and I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen because I want to see Ender's head roll. I want. Or I wouldn't mind seeing him swim with the fishies. Just as long as this fucker is dead, I don't even care how. Because even You know, just a sickening thing. Ender's making some of the antagonists from the previous episode seem like saints in comparison. I mean, oh man. And you know, at that moment, Moriarty has Ender by the balls right there. You see what I mean? Oh man, oh jeez. Oh, how awfully nice of Ender. I just wonder how he's gonna factor into it all, though, do with the short hair. My only guess is maybe Moriarty is gonna actually accomplish killing off Ender, but Moriarty's in doing that, he's gonna simultaneously also somewhat incriminate himself. Because Short-Haired Man, his powers of observation were on the level of Moriarty's, at least from what we saw in the previous episode. Just going how he was able to easily read off the body language of Moriarty. And it takes a lot of skill to do that. Damn, there's like any moment where Ender is not a complete sack of shit. You haven't seen him complain about something, killing something. That's about it. The morning Albert's involved in all this because you see him. Hmm. Oh snap. Oh snap. You know, I think I know how Moriarty might be able to pull this off. Considering Moriarty had a lot of prep time, he might have already planned the death of the thief, so he probably hired someone that looks awfully similar to the thief, so like as a body double to throw off Ender. And that's gonna be my guess, and how he's pulling that off. I mean, he had all the prep time in the world. Oh, hold on a minute, LG. And Moriarty with all the prep time in the world is just he's a near invincible monster. But in the good way. You know, I'm not saying that in an insulting way. But you know, here's something that. But then again, I understand the rationale. Ender is so damn panicked. He's not realizing the fact that if the thief is alive, he would have already reported that Ender tried to murder him. That's the thing, that if Ender just had a calm and cool and collective head, he would realize that. But yes, since we all know Ender is not a cool individual, and he definitely isn't an amazing thinker either. He's gonna fall for this trap easily. Hook, line, and sinker. Dang! Not even taking the man's life is enough. He has to also Oh man. And him doing this, they're just gonna make it even more satisfying once we see his head roll. I'm assuming in this room is I love seeing that beautiful smile. Oh shit. Yep, no way to be able to deny that. Oh hell, and then right in front of all the nobles too. That just makes the humiliation even more intense. Oh boy. Oh, so they've actually been spraying around then. I mean, so if Moriarty wouldn't have gone to him, he probably would have been caught eventually then. Oh man. Wow, what a sack of shit. Even still, he's trying to somehow justify his murderous deeds. Talk about a man with zero shame there. Nope, no way you can rationalize that. As for Glasha Wenga, it's releases at 6 a.m. Pacific time on Funimation's website, so it came out 17 minutes ago. As for Number Doji, I actually already reacted to Talentless Nana 17 minutes ago. Oh! Oh, he's got the moves! Oh, he's gonna figure out that the thief has been dead for quite a bit. Because he's gonna feel out that the body lost a lot of its warmth, so he's gonna realize that. Oh, and now he's finally feeling the same thing that all the people he killed felt when he was going after him in his hunting grounds. There could not be an even more fitting death. What, he's gonna actually commit suicide? I mean, that'd be pretty good idea for a sack of shit like him. Dang, let's talk about having infinite arrogance. Now you can tell he's playing with them because he could have easily gone for the head. Good, I just love how he put some fear into his soul. Good. Oh, he's figured it out. Too late, though. Right on cue. That was just going down in style. And that was just another rich show from the handsome Moriarty right there. Oh yeah, I'm definitely ready for those. Well, for Attack on Titan, I still have to catch up on Season 3, so I might not be necessarily ready on week 1 for Attack on Titan. And that's exactly what Moriarty was going for, too. Hopefully that'll at least cause the security to actually be up, at least around the area. So that shit like that doesn't happen as often. Oh shit. And like just how you see it, I'm just all relaxing, chilling out like this. They deserve that for all the setup. And it was actually everyone else due credit too. Oh yeah, the short-haired man with the blue hair. Now he is gonna be more Moriarty still though. I mean the opening too. And plus, like he was observing the feast body, you can definitely tell he knew something was off. Because someone said for a large amount of time, not even a large amount of time, the warmth is completely gone. And I know this from experience too. It's probably gonna be about the body. Oh. Oh snap. I'm pretty sure it might be. So he's probably got a larger grasp on that type of stuff than the common folk. There some amazing skills of observation there. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, that's someone said. Oh, well, that's the only conclusion anyone could go towards. Dang, he's calculating almost everything to a T. Which is kind of scaring away because if you would have made just a singular flaw, he would probably be in deep shit right now. Alright. And you know something I love about this too? Short Man isn't even a bad dude all around. I wonder if we're gonna end up in a scenario where Moriarty's gonna have to kill someone that's... God, I'm actually wondering that. Oh shit! Okay, wow. Talk about the... I mean, I guess I did want to see Sherlock Holmes eventually, but damn! Oh, I guess it makes sense. With this large amount of intelligence in the previous episode, in this episode, and then considering he does show up pretty prominently in this opening, I guess it's going to make sense that we're going to have Sherlock Holmes appear eventually. Oh, snap. Alright. Yo, I'm going to definitely have to give this a high rating. I'm going to rate this one straight up. And 9.75 out of 10. This is by far one of the best episodes of the series. Let's say the only one that was just more intense than this one was episode 2, but damn, this was damn close. I mean, for one, this episode had a satisfying death for Ender. I'm like, good. A bastard like that deserved to have a pathetic end like that. And I like that. Especially the fact that Sherlock's allies didn't go straight for the kill from the get-go. They wanted to first scare off Ender by shooting around his leg and then going for the kill. That was pretty damn cool and badass right there. So Ender didn't go out easily one bit. And just the way he was exposed too. And his ass was beat by Sherlock. Oh. Oh, wait, did Sherlock? Oh, wait. Now, looks like we're finally going to see Sherlock in the telephone Moriarty. Ooh, boy. Next one looks like it's going to be a fun one. But, yeah, that's what I actually really love with it from the story standpoint. Finally giving us some nice payoff after building up Ender as like an irredeemable sack of shit. It was finally nice for him to see him die like the sack of shit he actually is. So for that, I'm going to have to give the series a lot of props for that. And then another thing I love too, aside from the way it handled Ender's death, actually from a story standpoint, you're finally going to get a lot of tension because, at least at this point, there is no effing way that Sherlock's going to be able to move around freely anymore. I mean, we saw from the preview that it looks like Ender's actually going to investigate Sherlock. Well, what am I saying? We're going to see that Sherlock is going to start investigating Moriarty. My bad. So that's actually another cool thing about this episode, too. And let me explain why. The reason why I actually really like this is because, for one, we're going to have tension. Two, we're going to have to see Moriarty. We're going to see how he reacts in scenarios where now there's going to be someone after him and he's not going to be able to make a single mistake at this point, because any mistake is going to completely incriminate him. So I like that, because it's going to set up Moriarty for some interesting character development, especially his friends too. Because even though for now he hasn't left any trace of evidence, just the simple fact of someone as brilliant as Sherlock Holmes going after you, it's going to make life uncomfortable for him. So I cannot wait to see where that's going to lead. It's going to give a lot of tension. And that's why I loved it from the story standpoint. Because aside from increasing the stakes, this episode was just immensely gratifying from start to finish. And then from a character standpoint, it was absolutely phenomenal. Because for one, it shows you that as smart as Moriarty is, he isn't completely flawless. Like, for example, if he would not have had all the theatrics, and he would have just had Ender exposed, then he would not have had Sherlock Holmes on his tail. But due to Moriarty liking to do things with like a grandiose style, now he's got Sherlock Holmes on his tail. Yes, we know why Moriarty did things the way he did, to have commoners have more negative sentiment against the rich folk, which, hell, I'm not saying that was a bad plan, it was actually good. But it came with its own bag of worms, it came with its own risks, and we're seeing the negative ramifications for that in this episode. Oh, okay, thank you for the input, Anime Dojo. I guess that gives me like maybe 2 weeks at best to catch up. But yeah, that's another thing I also really love immensely about this specific episode. Then on top of that, something else I love from the character standpoint, I love how he's showing you Sherlock's major intelligence too. And especially his sense of humor when he's like, oh yeah, this is just common knowledge and friends, and I'm like, sure. That's just him being a humble badass. So I love what they did with him. And I even love how you had some humor between some of like Sherlock's allies too. So there was a massive amount of characterization in this episode. And then on top of that, the animation was beautiful, especially like the breathtaking looking skies when you see Ender just scared right before he falls into his death. That was just absolutely cool. So the animators, they went to work, especially like the black and white art style when you see Ender completely stab the corpse. That looked visually breathtaking. When Ender was running away, just so many animation cuts looked beautiful this episode. Then in addition to all that, just the voice performances were amazing from start to finish. And that's why gotta deliver, at least from my scoring, it has to get a 9.75 out of 10. This episode was just almost absolutely flawless. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Moriarty the Patriot, episode 7. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. I hope y'all share the video if y'all want to. Subscribe if you don't want to miss my reaction to episode 8. And yeah, that's about it. And before I go, I'd like to say to Anime Doji, I'll be reacting to By the Grace of God, the new episode when that releases. But first, I'll be reacting to Obaki Zukon's newest episode in Kaeru Pickles. Then after that, if there is no random releases, then I'll be reacting to By the Grace of God. Just really depends on the scheduling. But yeah, that's gonna be the third video I do. So, and on the plus on Anime Doji, Obaki Zukon and Kaeru Pickles are like 2 minutes each, so that's gonna be really quick. Yeah, Kishimoto is coming back. Anime Doji, you're actually right on that. But anyways, y'all, before I go, I'd like to say thank you to Galawasega for commenting in the live chat, and also Anime Doji. Thank you very much. For everyone else, have a great, safe, and fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye, everyone.